and then it takes 3 or 4 minutes maybe to get the girls by at gunpoint to walk over here, and he gets into this corner by 221, 222, something like that. They get into this corner here, and he was going to assault them in this corner. And then, while he's there, Brad Weber drives by at like 228. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, the timing here.
Ray Hughes, who, for 2 years has been convicting Richard Allen on timelines. So, and he's always prescribed to the state's timeline. He always felt that was the right timeline. I've always been saying, attack the timeline, attack the timeline. Something is off here. So you've got 232 is their time of death. Like, that's it. And so what they did is they put Brad Weber on the stand to testify that, oh yeah, I left work and I came straight home. I took the private drive and, I parked and then I went inside and I took a nap, and they have him arriving home like at 228, 229, 230, sometime in that time frame. And that's when they use the Walla confession, where Allen says that, oh, I saw a van, I got spooked, and I killed the girls.
Yeah.
So that all has to happen before 232. So then when you see this video with the timestamp on it, and with a phone ping on his phone at 2:50 p.m. from the house, that his van drove by down that private drive at 2:44, long after Richard Allen would have been able to see it. Like, according to their story, it completely destroys their time. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
You can't have it. Like, if you're going to say, okay, well, our time was a little bit off, no, the phone quit moving at 2:32. You said that Abby put it under her body as her last act on earth. That's how she solved the case, by hiding her phone so the killer didn't know it was there. And the biggest problem is the state knew they had that. This all comes from the state's discovery. That should really disturb people.
It does.
Here's the thing, everybody. Richard Allen is the only living person on the planet that knew that Brad Weber was driving his car on that private drive at that time, other than Brad Weber himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was opposite of Gray Hughes, who's gone through his goddamn timelines on his YouTube channel 10 million times.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is it. This is how it went down. And like, he just had no response, because there is no response to it.
No.
It's like there is no response. The state is locked into that timeline.
Yeah.
Locked into it. The phone stopped moving. Abby hid the phone right before she died. That's it. Like, those two things happened at 2:32, according to the state. And we now know that Brad Weber in the white van doesn't come down that private drive until 2:44. 12 minutes after they're saying all this went down. It's a hugely significant 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it destroys that entire confession by Rick Allen, which they said was the smoking gun, because it had facts that only the killer could know.
Yep.
That should really disturb people.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.